So, most recently you probably will have been talking about cancer. Now, the key points in terms of what you need to know about cancer is that if you're going to define cancer as simply as you can, it is the uncontrollable growth and division of cells. Just replicating over and over again. Now, if you remember about processes of replication of cells, you're talking about uncontrollable mitosis or mitotic division. Now, what this leads to is a main symptom of tumours, which can either be benign or malignant. Now, tumour is simply, oh, that annoying little icon's got in the way again. Go away. There we go. A tumour is simply a collection of cells and depending on where they grow, the issue is with them is that they get in the way. And if they get in the way, they stop organs functioning effectively and being able to carry out the job that's required of them. Now, as you say, there's two specific ones. There's benign and malignant. Now, benign tumours are growths of cells which are contained in one area, usually within a membrane. They don't grow and invade into other areas, and they're usually not dangerous, or let's just be more cautious, they are much less dangerous. Whereas malignant tumours are cancer cells. They invade healthy neighbouring tissues, and the main issue with them is that they can spread. And they can often spread to different parts of the body by travelling through the bloodstream. And once a new area, they then form secondary tumours, which are just new tumours. And the obvious issue with these, if they spread round and round the body, is that it means it becomes very dangerous. It means you can have multiple organs affected and not functioning correctly, and ultimately they can be fatal. So, I'm going back to what we spoke about a couple of videos ago. There are obviously risk factors involved in the possibility of someone developing cancer. Now, in terms of risk factors, those again are primarily focused around lifestyle. And if you think about obvious ones would include smoking and obesity, and also exposure to the sun. And as well as that, there are certain viral infections that have the possibility of increasing the chance of someone developing cancer, such as if you have a Hep B or a hepatitis C infection. Often for these two again, can be linked to lifestyle choices, and they can be gotten through sharing needles and also unprotected sex. There are also genetic factors that can have an impact on whether someone develops cancer, and these are obviously based around the genes that you inherit from parents and what's passed down to you, so you have no control over them. So, for example, there's such a gene as what's called the BRCA1, which can increase the chance of women getting ovarian or breast cancer if it's passed on genetically from mother to daughter.